Will you try writing your speech backwards? I want to talk to you about three things tonight. The first thing I want to talk to you about in your speech is your CTA. Your call to action. What is the point of your speech? The whole point of your speech is your call to action. This is where you should start your speech because it's what you want your listeners to do or feel. To me, that is the whole way that I do speeches now. I start from this premise right here, the call to action, and I scratch my head and then I go, what's next? Well, what's next is number three. Number three is part of the body of your speech. And I'm only going to talk about three parts of your speech tonight. Although there are many ways to do a speech, this is the backwards way that I do my speech. So part three of your speech is what I call a shared emotion. Now, I've heard speakers get up and they tell me how wonderful they are and they say how many great things they've done, but that doesn't mean anything to me. They're trying to put themselves above me. And when somebody shares their emotion with me, I identify with that and then I become more interested in their speech. Big number two. For most speakers that don't realize it, that all your audience wants to know is what is in it for me. You want to hold an audience attention. You give them something they're interested in. Otherwise, you're just up there moving your lips and they can't associate anything with you. They can't associate a feeling. They can't associate anything. Number one, this is a little hidden secret. This little hidden secret goes like this. When, where, what, and who. If you start your speech and include those things, you will bring your audience into the speech with you. Rather than saying, oh, 4 years ago we went. Instead, you're saying 4 years ago when we were in the heat in the desert at the Boy Scout camp and we were going down this dusty trail. That brings the audience in with you. What, where, when, where, what, and who. So this would be part B, or the body of your speech. And then the final part of your speech, which is the easiest if you've done it the way I've explained to you, if you've done your speech the backwards way, which is the only way to do it, you get to the first part, which is the hook of the speech, the intro. My speech is sort of a palindrome because I hit you with the actual closing to my speech when I said, are you going to try to use your story? Are you going to try and do a speech backwards? I could also have started this speech that way by saying that same thing, or I could say, do you have difficulty composing a speech? What would you think about doing it backwards? And I'm Toastmaster.